Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to unbox, put together, and review this Coleman spa. Got the specifications right here. Got your dial up here. Alright, so let's get it opened up and see what we got. Alright, so far I believe this is the inflatable cover. And this is going to be the cover that goes over top of that. Then you got your pump. Let's see here, I believe this one is for your air, and those ones are going to be for your water filter. There's your chemical connector, your adapters for your air, and then these go in the hot tub. And then you have your hot tub. Alright, so first things first, get your flat area. If you're going to do it outside, make sure you have something on the ground. Just because it's inflatable, you don't want anything to be poking through, so make sure you got a clean, good area. Then you got to find a place for your pump. And then you have, I believe it's in a 10-foot extension cord that comes with it. Got to get that plugged in. So that is a limiting factor on it, but you'll have that. So next we're going to get this tub opened up and get it blown up. Alright, so you have your air hose, screws on there, and on this end comes with 2 adapters. You're going to need the one that looks like the cap for the hole. You'll attach that to the end of your air hose, put it in there, give it a twist, and then hold down the power button until it turns on. You got a little green light. And now this airline does come with a warning. It has air holes around the edge of it. It blows air out of it. The warning tells you that's normal. So you're going to turn the air on. Alright, we're right around 5 minutes and it's good and hard. Now one of my biggest questions was, when I take this out, is the air going to leak out? The answer is no. It has a spring in there to keep it in there. So, put the cap back on it. Maybe. There you go. Alrighty, next step. Alright, so the next step is take your airline. Then you still have your one for the tub. You gotta switch it out for this one. Alright, now that you have the one with the prongs on it, you gotta inflate the top. The instruction book says this should take 2 minutes. Alright, so as you've seen, I blew it up and then I was like, you know what, I bet it fits in that ring. Not that the super vague instructions told you that, but as you can see, it fits in the ring. So if you have the ring on the cover, put it in there. Alright, now that we have the tub and the top inflated, we got to put the filter on to, this is going to be inlet and outlet. I'm not sure which one's which. But what you do is get everything lined up, and then this is your nut. You just screw it on. And that goes the same for the air line down there. And just snug it up finger tight. Alright, so we got it hooked up. Now we come inside and we have 1, 2, and 3 caps. All you do is pull them off. Maybe. Alright, so you got them pulled off. Now this top one, the chemical dispenser goes on. If you see right here, it has the tabs on the inside, and then this one right in here has the groove. It'll go on there, and then it'll lock on. Now this bottom one is a filter. On the inside of it, you can see the threads, and then this bottom one has threads on it, and so does that one. So you have one filter, 2 filters. And all you do didn't have it pushed in far enough. There we go. There, so there's one. See if we can get this one. See if we can get this one a little bit better. Airbag on the bottom. Oh yeah, that one worked right on. All right, so those are on there. All right, now you're gonna want to set your caps for these holes somewhere you're not gonna lose them. Because if you take that stuff off and you disconnect the pump, you're going to need them to plug stuff back up. Oh, look at that, they even stack up. Alright, something else I want to point out is this air line comes in right here beside these filters, and then it's just going to go around this ring on the bottom and come out these little holes on the side. So you're not going to get like the jetting action from like a normal hot tub, but it'll definitely be moving the water around. One more thing, before you fill it up, make sure you got that hole down there plugged up. That's your drain plug. So that could make your project a really long project. Alright, well, this is filling up. Let's talk about this pump. I guess it's not a pump. They call this the heat. They call this the spa heater. Because technically, the filters are in there. All this does is move the air and move the water. Back to... Alright, so when I first turned this on, it's in Celsius. Currently it says it's 24, but that's probably just the air temperature inside because the water hasn't made it in there yet. So what we're going to do is unlock it, and you're good to go, and then we're going to switch it to Fahrenheit 75, which is about what the air temperature is. So, all right, and then this button right here is the time. You can set from the time you set it up how often you want the heater to kick on. You got your air button. Tried to get me. And beside your degrees button, you have your heat button, and then this is your filter button, which will circulate the water through the filters. You have your up and down arrows that'll control things like your temperature, your up and down, your clock, all runs off of that. Alright, so you're going to be left over with some parts, like this cap. This cap goes to your airline if you take that off, because there's nothing stopping the water to come out, so you need a cap. Then you have your plugs from inside the tub. Now this thing that I thought might have went on the inside is a deflator. It attaches to the inflator hose on the top, and then that attaches to the airline. Now, why you need a different attachment than the two that come on it, and why it needs to be attached to the air in for it to deflate, I am definitely not sure, considering this is where your airline's going to come in, and all it is a free flow straight out. So I don't know, maybe they thought you didn't want to hold it or what, but I don't know why you would need to run the air pump while you deflated it, but I don't have time today to test that out. So that's what they want you to do. They want you to hook that up to the pump, then deflate it with it running. This tool is going to go for that, to make sure it's tight. Then you got some extra patches, and then it has like two little plastic straws. Plastic little straw things are not covered in the book, which it's super vague, so that's not surprising at all. But I believe that covers everything. Mine came with this chunk and that one, but no idea why. But that should be it. Alright, we got her filled up. Got it filtering and warming up. Current water temperature is 55, so definitely won't be in it today, or probably tomorrow. Another thing, instead of using the chemicals, we're going to try these barley bags. Alright, so with the cover on, you have these snaps. You got a tightener on the top and the bottom. And then these buckles, you don't just squeeze them here. You got this little tab right here that also locks in. My guess is like a child proof. So you squeeze them in, and that one. Oh, I can't do it one-handed. There we go. Oh, maybe. Alright. Couldn't do it one-handed, but you get the idea. Alrighty, that's it for the spa. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. If you have more than one question, make more than one comment. It'll help me keep track of them. And if you like this video and want to see more like it, like and subscribe.